Let's take a look.
Okay, do not let the level of this Anji fool you. This Anji gave me some serious trouble. Serious trouble. I'm doing live commentary over this because I didn't actually record any commentary during the match. Not live commentary, I'm voiceover commentary because I didn't record any live commentary. I don't fight Anji very often, so I'm not super familiar with this matchup. I just know when he does the spin, you have to throw him or you have to whiff punish. You can't like autopilot your offense against him because he'll just abuse the spin and get free throws all the time. So I have been playing this matchup a little bit more carefully. Yeah, let's see, like that. Luckily I had Mita there to keep myself safe. That was pretty good by me actually, because normally I don't hit confirm that stuff into RC. Like throws, when throws whiff, I normally don't RC them. It's something I've been working on and I'm getting a bit better at. Yeah. This Anji did a pretty damn good job of varying up his timing on the low, because I think you can like fuzzy block the low / overhead if he autopilots the timing, like he does it as fast as he can, but if he delays it, it kind of mucks up the timing, so you have to actually block it properly. No, you can't just option select it. Yeah, I get stuck in the corner here. That was very clever of him. He threw out the butterfly to bait me into jumping, and then he went into core. Core's a very good move. Very powerful. Anji always surprises me by how much damage he does. He does do quite a lot of damage for... even though he's like low tier, he does do a lot of damage. He also is quite tanky. He's quite difficult to kill once he gets low on health, I find. Especially with Faust. Faust doesn't really do that much damage. Yeah. I do that a lot in this set because I honestly don't know how else to deal with it. I just do YOLO run-up throws, and it works out pretty well for us. Thankfully he didn't punish that, he could have. Oh, I could have punished there with that parry super. Double weights, yeah. I want to start doing like backdash low J2K when I pull double weights, just so I don't backpedal as much. I backpedal a little bit too much and I inadvertently put myself in the corner, so I'm going to start trying to change the way I approach pulling items, or how I approach dealing with items that cause me to have to move. Mostly weight, of course, but bomb and stuff like that. I think I can improve my mobility choices when I pull those items. He doesn't block 6H too well in this set, so luckily that's an easy little bit of damage. A lot of people don't mash out the stagger pressure from 6H, so it's usually a free thrust. I almost always go for thrust when I land 6H, just because people don't get out stagger. Yeah, run up throw. Luckily he's not close enough to the trumpet, so I think I try to jump over him for it. Yeah, I got it as well. Nice. Oh, he almost avoided the trumpet wave there. That was good, yeah. Roll up spin. Luckily 2K has pretty good recovery, so it wasn't too bad. Ooh, I am surprised I got that there. I think he must have cancelled the spin into something, and then I counter hit him out of it. Because 6P normally doesn't beat spin. And now I'm in hell. Stuck in the corner. Oh yeah, that was a mistake on his part. He doesn't know how long the trumpet stays on screen, so he tried to backpedal for the trumpet and it disappeared. Yeah. Do I try to convert this? Oh, the banana peel disappears, so that's good for me. Yeah, just a basic corner combo. Nothing flashy, but it works. I've just played against a Celestial Anji, and his offense was a little bit different. He used 2K a lot after doing jump-ins. I think his... Oh, I should have counter hit that. I think his 2K low profiles, so every time he did a jump-in, I mashed 5P, and I think his 2K went under the 5P, and it was really frustrating. But I did beat him. I might actually upload that set because he was a level 500 Celestial, and it was a really enjoyable set. I got a little bit tilted. I've been tilted the past few days because I've been trying to match up against characters I don't normally fight, like Anji, Zato, Ino, and I haven't been doing too well. I've been getting thrashed, but the path to success is paved by your own failures, so if you want to learn, you have to be willing to lose. Oh yes, multi-hitting 2K, coming in clutch there. Oh yeah, didn't anticipate the spin, but luckily I had trumpet to keep myself safe. Yeah, see, I normally wouldn't have done that. I'm normally really slow on the PRC stuff, but I did get it that time and it worked out really well for us. Came in clutch, won the round. Not too bad. I am Celestial Challenger now, I did get it. I had a really good match against a Bikin, but I don't know if I'll upload it because the connection was quite dodgy, but it did come down to the wire. took me a couple of days because once again I've been trying to play characters I don't normally play, so I was getting on the Celestial floor fighting high level Enos and Anjis and Zators and not having a clue how to deal with them and then getting thrashed. I'm getting a little bit better at blocking that overhead. I've had the longest, for the longest of time I've had a real hard time blocking that overhead because I just can't get used to the animation of it. It's really weird. Even when I see it, it doesn't register in my brain that it's an overhead, so I still crouch block, but I'm getting a little bit better. Oh, that was alright. Didn't get hit by the bomb. I win these first 3 matches, spoiler alert, but I play him again 2 more sets, and he does do some pretty good adaptions, and in the second set he gives me some really hard times. I'm sat full screen, sat behind the banana peel. This is a pretty good spot for Faust because of that banana peel. They can't approach on the ground. Oh, that's a nice combo. Because they will run under, or not run under, they'll run over the banana peel and they'll slip, so they have to go into the air. So it's quite good to do like an anti-air in that situation, like a 2S, a 6P, a 5K, a 6H, if you think they're going to run up on you because they can't approach on the ground. The only characters that can are characters who have like really massive disjoints, so they don't have to run over the banana peel, they just have to get close enough to hit you behind it. So yeah, being behind the banana peel is a pretty good situation for Faust, in all honesty. I don't like the banana itself as an item, but the banana peel is very good. Yeah, I tried to anti-air him there with 6P to punish the core. I wasn't able to get it though. I know you can like, when he does the projectile follow-up from the Fujin, you can like jump and anti-air him and get a counter hit. I don't do it really much in this set. Oh, I got hit by my own bomb. That was really good by him. I don't know what normal he hit, but he hits a normal that launches the bomb high into the air. So it did hit his run up 2k. That's not good. Not bad damage. See, I remembered from last time there that he uses core. He anticipates the anti-air, so I deliberately didn't jump. Luckily, Faust has some ways to deal with the butterfly because he can crawl under it, so you can like avoid the hit, and it makes it kind of really tricky situation if Anji's going to try and go for strike throw off the butterfly, because you can deliberately make yourself block the butterfly to screw up his throws, or you can crawl it to make it whiff and then try and mash. Again, I'm not like really familiar with it, I just know you can do it. I need to practice it a little bit more to get used to it. Yeah, he's trying to spin his way in. Doing a lot of air dashes, so I'm trying to cover the airspace as well. Thank you, main Faust. Do I go for a cross-up? Oh, no, I didn't. See, I was behind the banana peel again there, so that's a pretty good spot for me. Yeah. Not really good at dealing with that Fujin. Not Fujin, the spin thing. Spin to win, as I like to call it. It's not as dangerous to Faust as, like, Nagoriyuki's Beyblade. That spin to win, that one's a nightmare to deal with, but it is still a powerful option. Yeah. The one thing about Faust when he's in the corner is that his 6B becomes complete trash at certain spacings because it has like a dead zone above him where you can't actually hit your opponent. This comes up a lot for me when I fight Mei. I don't know what it is about Mei, but I have a really hard time anti-airing her. But when you're in the corner like that, almost every character that has an air dash can become very difficult to anti-air because they can exploit that little gap above Faust where he doesn't have a hitbox. Run into the thrust. I started doing just raw thrusts more often in this set because he just kept running into it. So, you know, it's not really a good idea, but if it works at the end of the day. So just exploit weaknesses where you can. Run up 6P. You gotta love that. I hate 6P in this game. It's one of my most detested buttons. It makes me very salty when I lose matches to people who just constantly do run up 6P on us. I tried to anti-air him there. I think one of the things that makes Faust 6P a bit dodgy is that he's very tall, so his upper body invincibility is very high in the air, so it's a little bit easier to hit his lower hurt box. I don't know, I'm just kind of making that up off the top of my head. I don't know if it is like that, but I bounce back and forward on Faust 6P a lot in this game, thinking it was a really good anti-air and then thinking it's a really bad anti-air. I'm in the mindset right now that it's pretty bad, but it'll probably change again at some point. It's very spacing dependent, Faust 6P. If you can get the spacing well, it's pretty decent, but you know, a lot of characters can get around it. I use YRC a lot as well. I've been trying to use FT more. I used to use FD a lot before I took a break from Strive and played Multiversus and DNF Duel, but I don't use it much right now. I don't have the FD macro, so... Oh, well done. Yeah, see, he's giving me difficulties now, I'm stuck in the corner. But I don't really use the FD macro all that much. I don't have it on my arcade stick, so I normally get buttons accidentally when I do FD, so I usually avoid trying to use it. That was a good burst by him. He had to burst that because I would have got a mint bomb combo there that would have done a lot of damage. I'm trying to work on my spacing here just so he can't exploit my 6p. Simple meteor combos right there, nothing flashy, but it works. I've been watching, oh god, what's his name? There's a Japanese Faust player. He's very good. I'm really bad at remembering names, but he's phenomenal, and I've been watching some of his montage videos. He normally doesn't actually go for damage options when he does stuff like that. He normally just pulls multiple items. So I'm going to give that a go. Start sacrificing damage in a couple areas and just go for more raw item pulls, just to try and keep as many items on screen as possible. As Faust does struggle a little bit when he doesn't have items, I feel. I mean, look at me right now, I'm struggling. Stuck in the corner. Nice throw. I should have hit throw there, it was fairly obvious. The only option he could have really done there that would have beaten throw on my part would have been a backdash. So you have to kind of guess, but I think it was a safe bet he was going to go for throw, as it would have killed. Yeah, nice 6p into core. Yeah, I don't want to be in that corner against him, it's a nightmare. I backpedal way too much, I need to stop doing that. Oh, he could have went for a throw there, I wasn't prepared for that. Yeah, raw thrust. Works pretty good, works pretty good. Yes, he doesn't mash out the stagger pressure. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into using Scarecrow more. I still use Scarecrow like I used to in Season 1, even though it's being buffed and it's a lot faster now, so you can use it a little bit more liberally than what you could before. A little bit more freely, I should say. It's a more powerful tool for Faust. Oh, I thought he was going to run up throw for a second there. I noticed the Anji doesn't do a lot of throws. I think he would have did a bit better if he did, especially if he used it in conjunction with his meter to keep himself safe. But he uses his meter like that a lot to extend his pressure in the corner when I block. It's kind of smart by him because he can build a lot of risk gauge very quickly, so when he does hit us, even if he does a very short combo, it does a lot of damage. 5k there to catch the backdash because it's active as hell. You can use close S to catch the backdash, but it's a little bit more like strict on the timing. 5k is a lot more easy to do. And if it counter hits, you can get pretty decent combos from it. Yeah, skull burst. Pull a bunch of items. Nice mash. Oh, I could have baited that and got a mint combo. Yeah, that's not too bad. Nice spin. I've noticed recently that I've been using Trumpet not too well. I overestimate the block stun it has. It doesn't have much, so I delay my buttons too long and I usually end up losing trades after Trumpet's passed. Yeah, he played very well in that set, in all honesty. Very well. Again, like, he's not that high of a level, but he was giving me a lot of troubles in that set. Let's see how I improvised. Let's see what I did to change. Don't know if I did much, actually. Love bag. I use love bag a little bit too much. I shouldn't use it as much as I do. Yeah, I did the thrust a little bit early there to bait the burst because I didn't have meter to Piazza yet. Yeah, good burst bait. Yeah, you can jump that and you can hit him out of it for a counter hit, but I was a little bit slow. I don't know if you can do it reactively or if it has to be done preemptively, but I tried to reactively do it there and I was a bit slow on it. Yes, do the thrust meaty to catch him. Hitting a button or jumping or doing something like that, must have done something. And it's not too bad damage in all honesty. That's pretty good for Faust. I'm trying to do a little bit more just empty jumps rather than doing jump normals because I noticed I was doing like jump love bag and he was doing jump air dash into normals and it was hitting me out of love bag. It happens quite a lot with me because I use love bag a little bit too much. Run up throw, down start. Super risky, but it's an Anji Matches. He might do the stupid English. He might do the weird spin thing and get his own throw, so I like to threaten that option a couple times. Yeah, I'm stuck in the corner, and that's a lot of damage. Yeah, but round stop run up I only really use against Anji Matches. I don't do it against anyone else. Core, random core, yeah, 6H. See, I should have really known to do Scarecrow there into a full combo. But I autopilot into thrust even though I know it's not going to connect. Yeah, he's getting a little bit desperate with that there. That was just a really weird 6p. That was unfortunate that jump H missed there. Yeah, nice spin. Oh, I could have punished that if I was paying attention. I'm abusing the 6H a little bit here because he isn't blocking it very well. I could have followed that up with a 5H in a probably would have killed because the 5H follow-up does a lot of damage. And that was pretty good. 2H into bomb explosion. I could have actually continued that into a full combo if he hadn't died. I think I would have done like a 5k 6H into item toss pull. Something very simple, but it's any little bit helps. Yeah, raw thrust because I expected the run up. Did a little bit of stagger there. I didn't delay them, well not stagger, a little bit of a frame trap on the 2S and 5H. Wasn't enough though. Didn't catch anything. I need to do it a little bit more. I kind of just always autopilot my Gatling options and it makes my offense a little bit predictable, so I need to vary it up a little bit. Good mash on his part. Exploiting my overuse of the 6H. Oh, that's unfortunate. That could have been a cool combo that would have did a lot of damage. Yeah, he backdashed there and I caught him with the 6H. It's very difficult to tell when people backdash when you hit them with the 6H to get the conversion. It's much easier to do it when they they jump, but it can be tricky to tell, so normally I just pull items. I'll just autopilot into thrust. That's why I always do thrust, because if they backdash or you catch the pre-jump, it's very difficult to tell if they did those options. Okay, random thrust at round start, run up command grab. I haven't threatened command grab very much, so he's not going to be used to it. I should have just did a safe jump on the first command grab, in all honesty. Going for like the fake safe jump into command grab or the cross up is kind of, well, they're good options, but I don't think you should ever lead with them. You should always do the safe jump first, just to make sure that they're aware that you have a safe jump. Thank you, love bag. I wish Faust had a bit more options when it came to J2K, or J2K in general is a bit stronger, because high J2K is just a death sentence if you don't have meter and your opponent knows how to deal with it. Luckily a lot of people don't, so I'm able to get away with using it as much as I do. I really shouldn't use it as much as I do, or as high in the air as I do. It's not that good, in all honesty. Low J2K is actually pretty damn good and it's fairly strong, but high J2K is complete garbage. A little buff or you know, a change here or there to J2K might be very useful for it, just to give it a little bit more utility than what it currently does, I feel. And I'm back in the corner. Okay, yeah. He burst thrust at max range, so it's completely safe. Alright, now he's thrown, okay. Yeah, into core to punish the J2K. He had pretty good reads on my J2Ks and using core to punish. That was something he did very well. Nice spin. Yeah, you always have to be careful of that option. It's very punishable, but it's also very powerful if you don't respect it. Just the threat of that spin is enough to make me do that, basically. Run up command grab. Not command grab, run up throw. Alright, I could have got a little bit more, I think, there if I just went into mix, mix, mix. I think that would have been a better option than going for the jump. I was really hoping that when I did that, mix, mix, mix would be air blocked rather than ground blocked to give me plus frames, so that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, he's not using 6p a lot to counter thrust, so I'm able to use thrust in my Gatling options quite freely. Normally people just mash 6p if I use thrust too much. That is insane. I don't even think I hit a button there. I think he just parried the banana peel. Or mini Faust or something. That was actually insane. But it wasn't enough. If I'm not mistaken, I go for something quite stupid at round start here, yeah. Just massive 6H at round start. I do use that option, but I only really use that option if I feel like I have a very, very strong idea as to what my opponent is going to use at round start. If I think they're going to go into like a jump normal or something like that, that's when I use the 6H, or if I think they're going to backdash, that's when I do it. Oh, I caught the backdash there. Bit of stagger pressure. That wasn't too bad by me. Not using that option enough. I could go for the command grab there because the meteors was protecting me. But yeah, the 6H at round start is only really a strong option if you really, really, really know what your opponent's going to do. And I think that's the set. Yeah. I've got another Anji set that I might upload. We'll see. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this set and thanks for watching.